Replace the judgments that you have with appreciation. It is so easy to fall into this trap of being automatically criticizing and judging people on their behaviors and what they're doing and the way they're portraying themselves and how the world should be. And we have this almost like a automatic response to people around us and life around us. And sometimes when you're not aware of it or when you're not catching yourself, it's very easy to simply be criticizing everything or judging people around you or even judging yourself for what you do or what you could do better or what you didn't do. And that's one of the reasons why we're so afraid of people judging us. What are people gonna say and people opinion on us? And you'll find that very often the people who are the most afraid of other people's opinion are the people who have the strongest opinion about other people. So instead of going on autopilot, judging people and everything because it's not matching how you think should be, trade it for appreciation. Everything is valid. Everything is valid, everything is true, even if it's not the way you see it, even if you don't agree with it, it doesn't mean that another person is wrong. It doesn't mean that another person shouldn't be doing something simply because it's not the way you conceive it. So give appreciation for the variety of people out there. And that doesn't mean that you cannot have preferences or that you cannot observe things that people do. But that comes when you simply observe or when you simply have preferences, it comes more from a place of acceptance. Yeah, because you're not judging them, you're not criticizing them for who they are. You're simply observing something that they do. And that's very different than saying, oh, she's like this, she's like that, she's wearing this, they're too slow, they're too fast. Because the more you focus on judging other people and the more you go into that little loop, notice how you feel when you're in that place of criticizing other people or blaming other people or in that little phase. Notice what happens to your energy. You never feel good about it. Very often your level of energy, your level of happiness will decrease accordingly to match other people. And the more intense the criticism is, the stronger the reaction in you. So not only you are affecting yourself because you're decreasing your level of happiness, the level of pleasure that you could be having right now because you're too focused projecting your thing onto somebody else and making your energy toxic by yourself while you're blaming somebody else for what you think they're doing. So one way to reduce that is to become aware of it and simply drop it. Don't give yourself a hard time or don't be hard on yourself because you caught yourself being a little bit judgmental on other people. Give yourself a break. Simply catch yourself and recognize that you were doing it and move on. And move on with appreciation, move on with kindness. And you'll realize if you do this and you really commit to this little detox, you'll find out that you'll worry less about what other people think of you when you start criticizing and judging other people less. And how you'll feel about yourself will also increase accordingly. That is because everything is a projection. The more you're busy criticizing other people, the more you're busy criticizing yourself. And you cannot feel good about yourself when you're having those kind of behaviors. So by being kind to other people, really you're being kind to yourself.